Hi, this is Rob with Paramount Construction. If you are in the market for a building lot or a new home in Arlington, McLean, Falls Church, Washington, D.C., Bethesda, Chevy Chase, head on over to our website at ParamountConstruction.net and you will see a slew of very cool new home plans. You'll see some videos and you will see a long list of tear down building lots. Now, I want to get started and I want to show you the three most important steps that we take before we ever put any money at risk on buying any of these properties in these close-in neighborhoods. So these are the three critical steps that we take. First, we do a feasibility study to make sure we understand what we're building, make sure there's no issues with the lot. Then we lay out and price a custom home on the lot. And then we do a comparative market analysis to make sure we understand what the right price to pay for that property would be. So let me show you an example of a property we just put under contract about 2 weeks ago. It is in downtown McLean. And let me see, it is, let's see, here's the, actually, let me show you a map. This is a map of downtown McLean. The address of the property is 1702 Macon Street. It's in a red hot area called Kent Gardens, and it's right near Kent Gardens Elementary School. This is downtown McLean, right? Where's downtown McLean? Right here. Here's the Total Wine. Here's Chain Bridge. So a highly desirable area. This is about a 15,000 foot building lot. Let me show you the property. Again, this was not publicly on the market, and we bought this. It was an estate was selling it, and beautiful, beautiful lot. And that's this. It's this property right here. This house is going to come down, and it's a very large, flat, beautiful lot. And the backyard is very private. No houses really block the view in the backyard. So this was not publicly on the market. And so we did this. We did three things before we bought this property. The first was a feasibility study. So we quickly got our engineer out there within about a day, and he just verified what we already knew. But we just like to play these safe. We don't want to get stuck with something that we either can't build on or we can't build what we want to build on. So the first thing the engineer did is he verified the boundary lines of the property, and that's this outer dotted and dashed line. And then he calculated the inner dashed line of the buildable area. And actually, let me show you a little bit more detail of what a feasibility study is for us. We're checking on the lot coverage ratios. We're checking on the setbacks, the front yard, rear yard, and side yard setbacks. Setbacks are just, every jurisdiction in this area, the county will determine how far we have to stay off from the neighboring properties or from the actual boundary of our property. Then we're looking for easements, which are utility companies' rights of way where they can have access to the property. We're looking for burial grounds. We're looking for floodplains, and we're looking for resource protection areas. So we just want to make sure that before we put any money at risk, we don't get stuck with something we cannot build on, or we can't build what we want to build on. So this is the engineer's survey. Very quickly, they laid out the property. This was a red hot property, so we had to move quick. They were going to put this, the sellers were going to put this property out to the marketplace. They were also shopping it to a number of other builders, so we had to move very quick on this one. And the area is about 15,400 square feet. The outer dotted dash line, again, is the property line. And then here's this triangular piece here, this little wedge is where there's an easement. It's a storm drain easement. So we can't build on this section, and we have to stay off of this, I think it's about 10 feet off of this easement. But as you can see, this lot is so big that it really didn't make any difference. And having easements on properties and even floodplains on portions of properties is pretty common in McLean and Arlington and Bethesda and Chevy Chase. So that's a feasibility study. Then the next thing we do, come back to my little cheat sheet here. we lay out and price a home on the property. So let me show you what we did. First thing we did is we created a front elevation, so we knew what it was going to look like. And then we laid out a plan. So here is, let's see, do it this way. Blowing this up a little bit. So we're showing the footprint of the new proposed home on this plat. Now, this plat, we're not showing that little easement, but there is an easement here. And this is, we're just trying to see how is this footprint going to fit in this buildable area. And you can see this is a side load garage. That's what's so great about this property. It's nice and wide. So that means we can put a garage in and you don't see the garage doors from the front. That's what this is. This is the garage. So a side load garage, the doors are side loaded. So pretty desirable to have a side load garage. Come back here. Let me show you a blow up of the first floor. Let me blow this up here. And so here's the first floor. This is the main entrance, the foyer. There's a big wraparound porch. Oh, and by the way, this property is already sold. So we had this property under contract maybe 2 weeks ago, never publicly on the market, and it is no longer available. If you would like us to do this for you, if you'd like to get access to our private list of properties in very desirable neighborhoods in McLean, Arlington, Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Northwest DC, Falls Church, let us know. You can call us or go back to our website at paramountconstruction.net or someplace on this page. There will be a way to contact us. So we have some very, very desirable properties. Many of these properties are just minutes walking distance to a metro, Friendship Heights Metro or the Bethesda Metro or the West Falls Church Metro or the East Falls Church Metro. So let me come back to this plan. Come in, front doors right here. To the right is a big dining room, 13 by 18. To the left is a music room. And then as you come back, there's a great room, kitchen, breakfast nook, and a two-sided fireplace with a screened porch. And then on this one, we actually have a first floor bedroom that can double as a study. There's a full bath right here. And here's the powder room. So 2 bathrooms on this floor. And then we come back to the kitchen area and we have a little butler's pantry or service area right here as you go into the dining room. Come around towards the garage and we have a little bit of a mud room and a huge pantry right here. Actually, here's the mud room, but a very large pantry. And then we come into an oversized, very large garage. This is probably equivalent to probably about a 3-car garage, actually. Let's go look at the second floor. So the stairs are off to the side on this one. So let's come back to the second floor. I'll blow this up. And here we are on the second floor. Come up the stairs. There's a big laundry room. And then very efficient plan. This is the hallway. And then we have a bedroom with an ensuite here. Good sized bedroom, 13 by 13. We have another bedroom with a bathroom. Actually, this is a Jack and Jill bathroom. So this bathroom is shared by bedrooms number 3 and bedrooms number 4. And then we come back and we have a big master suite with a sitting room, master bedroom with a tray ceiling, huge walk-in closet, and then a master bathroom with another walk-in closet. And it looks like we have 2 skylights right here. Let me show you the lower level. So come down to, let me blow this up. There we go. Come down to the basement level. And actually this particular lot is an English basement. So there's actually there will be some glass on the back here. just the way the topography works. There's a lot of natural light here. So we're showing a big exercise room and then a just huge rec room. And we have another bathroom here. Full bathroom, could be an au pair suite or a guest suite. So the very large bedroom down here. So that is the second step, where the first step was we did a feasibility study to make sure very quickly that we can build on the lot, we can build what we want on the lot. The second step is we're laying out and pricing the home on the lot. And actually, let me show you the price. Let me see where my pricing is on this lot. So here's the base price on that was, let's see, $821,000. And then we did these option pricing very quickly. So we added a screen porch. We did a coffered ceiling. We've got hardwood floors on the second floor built in. So we're pricing all of these things before, again, we put any money at risk on these properties. And then we come up with the total price. Here's the options. Here's the base price. And the land, that's actually what we paid on the lot. And let's see. So that is the total on that lot. Again, never publicly on the market. And then what we're doing is we'll do a comparative market analysis before we put any money on the lot. That's this third step. We just want to see what is the right price to pay on the property. And so what we're doing is we're just going back and we're polling sales data of what tear down building lots have gone for or new homes have gone for. And we do this, for different neighborhoods. This is in Bethesda. Here's another neighborhood in Bethesda. Here's one in North Arlington. We're just polling, what have properties sold for. Here's an area in Falls Church. Here's one street in Arlington on Williamsburg. Here's another section in Arlington. These are comps for downtown Chevy Chase. This is in an area in Bethesda called Edgemoor. So you can see before we put any money at risk, we're pretty careful and we want to make sure we don't get stuck with something that either we can't build on or that we don't want any surprises, and we want to know what is the right price to pay for these. And by looking at what properties have sold for, we can be in the right fair price range to tie up a property very quickly. And excuse me, many times we'll actually pay more than they're asking, more than the seller is asking, especially in some of these red hot areas, in order to quickly tie up the property so the seller doesn't put it out to the public. Again, if you want us to do this for you, somewhere on this page, there'll be a place where you can contact me, and I'm happy to jump on the phone with you or meet you at our sales model in downtown Bethesda and show you how we would do this for you. When we price the house, there's lots of different types of finishes. So let me show you how we do that. So our first price is going to be pretty much the same specifications for everybody. And then from those base specifications, we will quickly add options and quickly go through an upgrade of appliances and plumbing fixtures and ceramic, but I'll show you how we do it. So our first price has hardy plank siding, 30-year shingles, Pella windows, PVC cornice, that's all the white material on the outside of this house. It'll have a very specific, that's the door we're going to price, that's the door hardware we're going to price. That will be the garage door. This will be the interior door hardware. So our first price is a very, very exact, very specific. And the reason it is because we want to get to a exact price as fast as we possibly can. And it will be within a day or two of finishing a concept drawing. And the concept drawing is probably just a couple of days as well. So this whole process of feasibility study, creating a custom plan, pricing the house, and doing a comparative market analysis, usually it's going to be less than a week, because where we are buying these properties, these are red hot areas and very, very desirable areas. So we need to move very quickly. So again, base price includes solid corridors. It will be that interior trim. It will be that fireplace. That's how we do our closets. So again, very specific. That's the hardwood we use on the first floor. That is the stair railing profile. Those are the appliances, very specific. That's the kitchen sink. That's the kitchen sink right there. There's a disposer. That's the backsplash we use. Those are going to be the cabinets. Brookhaven, we're actually Brookhaven dealers, so these are excellent cabinets by Woodmode. That's the kitchen cabinet hardware. So again, very, very specific, so we can quickly get to a go or no-go price or step. And once we establish, the base price and what's included in the base price, we can then get into how much are upgrades, or how much are, what if we make the house bigger? What if we make it smaller? If we do a swimming pool, or what if we do solar shingles, or what if we put a fence up, or whatever what ifs we want to see. Then now in terms of actually selecting the fixtures and selecting the materials, we can either, and we have an interior design staff in-house, so we can work with you and we can pick everything. It could be very custom. We're happy to do that. Or we actually have packages that are already set up. And if you don't want to spend so much time on selecting every single item, we can jumpstart things with these packages. So here's a package already set up. So you could just take the whole package, or you could say, hey, I like everything here, but I don't want, that ceiling in the master bedroom. Or I will like everything here, but I don't want my cabinets to have this dark wood tone. Or we go to another package. So we have lots of these packages already set up, different combinations, all put together by our interior design staff. So all these look great. They're professionally put together. So you'll be safe. These will look wonderful. These are cutting edge, current finishes that we're doing right now on homes in the market today. These are not 10-year-old or 20-year-old designs, or 20-year-old materials, things that were used many years ago. Actually, here's a contemporary house we're doing in the town of Chevy Chase right now. So this is all very current materials, current appliances. Here's a black pedestal sink, a black toilet. So very current, very trendy. If you want trendy, we also have very classic packages. So it's whatever you want. So again, just lots of these packages. And what that means for you is you will save weeks or months of your time if you don't want to go through selecting every single model number. We can do a kind of a jump start where these packages are already put together for you, and they look great together. So I'm certain we've got packages that probably suit about every design palette there is. And again, if you want to pick everything from scratch, we are happy to do that too. So we're just going to try to match up with whatever your comfort level is on the selection process. But you can see these all look great, all different styles. Same thing with our home plans. When we're working together with you, you will get access to our website with hundreds and hundreds of home plans that are the most current plans that we're working on right now. And that's how we jumpstart the whole process. And one of our secrets to how we put together custom plans designed for every unique lot very quickly. So we're not building the same house over and over. A lot of the builders will use the same plan for the last 10 or 20 years. That's not at all what we're doing. So that's that's a quick overview of the 3 steps that we do before you would put any money at risk, before we put any money at risk on the lot. So if you want to come in early with us and buy lots before they're ever on the market, and that's how we do this. These are the 3 steps that we do. Again, before we put any money at risk on these properties. So if you want to learn more, swing by our open house. I'm at our sales model right now, right behind me. You can see our family room. I should have a fire burning right now. I'm just sitting here enjoying the sales model. This is how I spent a lot of my days, meeting people here. We had a sake and sushi party here a couple weeks ago. So swing on by appointment during the week and by appointment before 1 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays, or just feel free to stop by Saturday 1 to 3. Actually, let me do a little advertising here. Let's see. I'll get my little scroll going here. There we go. There it is. So 5700 Tanglewood Drive in Bethesda, 1 to 3 Saturday, 1 to 4 Sunday, or by appointment. And come on by. You can walk our 6,600 square foot arts and crafts Madison model. Pretty cool house. It has 9-foot ceilings, lots of upgrades. But come on by. Happy to show it to you. And I hope this was helpful. And I hope to talk to you soon.